Hi everyone. My favorite. Sweet. No comment needed, really. Other than sweet. This card's so good. So is acidic slime, though. I mean, I can stay on color and take this. It's relatively good. Not quite as good as this, I would say. Or even Yaba is better. It's really hard to pass that 4-4 flash for 4. I mean, I know how good acidic slime is, though. I don't know. Lock and turn. Better than Fogbank, I would say. One of them is passive and one of them's not so much. Some good stuff. Tended Knight versus Scroll Thief. Most of the time, I think card for card, first pick, whatever, I would take the Scroll Thief. But I wouldn't mind maybe still trying to make this work, even though I did pass in the O-ring and stuff. Maybe just a money pick at the moment. Farseek, of course. I could pick. Because I do want to play a Janny, possibly. I don't know. It's probably, like, honestly terrible, just knowing that I've passed white already like that. The blue card probably would have been better. Titanic Growth is good. Rats are great. Excuse me. We'll see, but I still think it's really risky to venture into white this deep, even with a bomb like that. I think the card I probably won't play at all. Rather rare with 5 cents. I've yet to play Mill. We'll see though. I'm sure it'll happen soon. Some good stuff. It's clearly the pick though. As is this. No, I really wouldn't mind some more. If I'm gonna go blue-white, more board control, more ways to do stuff on the board. You pretty much need your. I mean, in blue-green it's more pronounced, but it's the exact same principle, almost as bad in blue-white. You need at least the pacifisms and stuff. Unsummon, O-ring if you're lucky, Divine Verdict even, whatever. Nice clone and turn, good stuff. Clone's good though. Really good stuff. Scroll Thief is quite good, of course. I don't know if I've had to make this. Maybe I have. But, invaders are good too. Brave, all that's good stuff. Griffin. But Chronometon versus Scroll Thief, interesting. I don't think I've had to do that. Excuse me. Ugh. I've been hating the Scroll Thieves right now, it seems. Even though I want to make clear that for some reason I love them so much. Like, but yeah, they're amazing, and wow, that's a yoink. That was really sexy. Showed up to the party when nobody expected him. I was just going to pick the Augur, but I remember recently thinking, it came up or whatever, so probably drafting it, but I was thinking the Scroll Thief is better, card for card, compared to the Augur, but maybe with Talrand and whatnot, that's why I had to think about that, the Augur could be better. And speaking of kind of needing certain things or when certain things are better, I need this on summon because I don't have anything like that. I was thinking maybe who knows if I was more instant based, like a couple of these or something, especially with the Tower End, you'd pick the Augur over the Skull Thief, but not often, I would say. Wow, I can almost make mill. 3 of these are kind of crazy. I don't even think I'll use the Gilded Lotus really, it's so sexy. Use that word again, because this card really is. So is Tower End. Gilded Lotus. Oh, beautiful. And the Gilded Lotus, by the way, in most decks is unplayable, but in some decks it's just actually really good. You're running the big 7 mana things or whatever. You run 3 colors, just playing 3 color removal deck or just bombs or whatever. It's so good. X spells or something even. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. I have to just say, seriously, I don't even know. I bet you it's one of those cards that you can tell it's worth more than a regular foil would be or whatever. Just because there's like that, whatever, the Lotus aspect, and there's something to certain cards make the foils more valuable or whatever. Sands of Delirium, however, is better. I'm seriously really curious if anybody's buying classifieds. No. Okay. Just wanted to see, for curiosity's sake. Either way, I have to take this. Fog Bank's obviously amazing too. Oh, I'm not going to be playing this. You can almost hate draft it, but not really. I don't think you have to take this. Most of the time I would take the Fairy Invaders over the Augur, but the way things went, I think it's best to do that way. Oh, another Mind Sculpt. I was just going to take it over this better card. It's funny, I'm like, oh, I'm finally going to run mill cards, I think. This card's good. Wow, mill versus this card, which I like too. I said this card's good, or I looked at it, but no, I mean, right now, I might use it for the first time and be happy about it. This card's good, and I like this dude a lot. Of course, Force Mage, great, Shade, stuff. Anyways. Draft this, or this, which I probably won't run. It's not really hate draft at that point. I almost take the Lions. But it's that garbagey. So, I'll have to count, of course. We'll see what it comes out to, but man, if I'm running these, I guess I only have 2. But then I have this, and, and this guy. Or not that guy. This guy. That's interesting. It still might not even run mill other than the sands. Let's see how many cards I have. I won't need to. Now it's interesting because I have enough cards to not have to play it. But I really wouldn't mind being pseudo mill. It's kind of funny though, that's when I know you get in trouble where no one's dedicated to it. It's, you could be or whatever. You know, if you don't have like 100% commitment from early, get enough cards. Like if I had picked that Mind Sculpt over this guy, I think. Yeah, it's really easy to get in trouble with that kind of thing. You end up like having a few pieces or whatever, it doesn't go anywhere. Oh my goodness. This is a gift. You gotta love picking that little, or picking each card, you know, or else I'll lose something, I'm sure. You don't care about the cards. That's why it's like, you know, count your blessings kind of thing. As much as I'd love to be with enough money to do what I wanted, it's really hard to appreciate being thankful for everything you've got when you've got everything, I'm sure. Just a guess. Towerhand. It's so good. I'm such a fan. It's kind of sad I can't even do it with 3 of those. And then this guy. I will play the sands as an alternate win condition. It's good enough. Well, this could be an 18 land one, but I could also just throw in another glorious charge, or even this. Yeah, it fits well in the deck, I think. I don't love that card, but it's alright. At least it's an easy choice. I was thinking I'd make this for sure, but the wall almost seems good. But I think it's right to do that, especially with this. Nice. That doesn't mean anything. It's funny because with me sometimes that just wouldn't. Which is that bad. Hey, you never know. I just thought maybe, I never considered this, but maybe it's my terrible play can sometimes, I'm sure it's worked to my advantage sometimes, right? You know, they don't know. They're like, oh, why would he do that? There's no reason other than being an absolutely terrible player. I guess that's assumed in a lot of people, though. Could have almost waited for his lifelink thing, which he was probably going to do. this point, maybe I'll just play this. I was gonna play the flyer. I probably should just start doing that. Overwhelming, or trying to, but if he doesn't play anything, I'll just mill for 7 maybe. Though it's probably terrible because I can't block anything. Oh, nice. Meaning, if he plays a creature, I'd have to try to possibly catch up. That would be optimistic to mill him, perhaps. Anyways, mumble, ramble. Play the land, of course. I see. I'm sure I've played this terribly already, as usual. Let's see if I even care enough to do this. Maybe I won't even bounce it. I'll stay fine somewhere. That's really nice to see. That's kind of scary. Obviously a terrible way to use my mana. It's just classic not paying attention. I mean, it was on my mind the whole time, right? Keep it white or whatever. Of course. And then you just tap mana and not paying attention, having a good time. Wonder if I should bounce something right now. I don't think I'm that worried about it, but I don't know. Yeah, probably not good. I should have just bounced this thing. Probably terrible. If I just attacked with a flyer, I could pump this and whatever. This way is probably bad because I lose 2 people. Although, that's where I should just do the math. I'm assuming next turn it's close to lethal, but I should just do hard math, you know. It's like, count 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't usually. Well, sorry, that's not true, but often I don't. Which is like a terrible habit. Absolutely worst habit ever. No safe passage. Let's see who's attacking again. I assume there's a sleep or well, the game might end. And I'm an idiot. And you can see why, I'm sure. Just another mistake. I might need that 2 life. Assuming he has the safe passage or divine verdict or something. Oh, he's just blocking. By the way, it was a misplay. Taran should have seen the day. This might be interesting actually against blue-white. Against him with his enchantment. Let me see if there's anything else. You'd assume there's, you know, oh, there's the O-ring, right? That's 2 reasons. That's good enough. I'll do it. Nice. Buy me some time. If I bounce that versus taking 2 damage as opposed to 1, he's got to play it again. How many reasons are there to unsummon that? A few. I'll wait. That's so cool. First turn Merfolk. I love it. I think I only have 1. I could have played this, maybe taken 4 and then ping that off with that. And I can't believe I did that. That's like the second terrible mana mistake. At least, excuse me. Ouch. No, I really do appreciate the merfolk of the Pearl Giant. goodness there's no 4 mana mass removal spells. Honestly, knowing that it's at 6 mana with the planar cleansing or whatever, it's just so much better. I almost don't want to play it. I seem like an asshole. I know. I really didn't want to play it. Oh, nice. This card really is amazing. Nice. Everything's sexy today, especially this, like really. Yes, very kind, Mr. Oh man, I had to make some food. I was so fucking hungry. Now I can think. I didn't even realize how hungry I was. It's one of those where you just have the coffee or whatever. You think you're good or whatever, you mentally go on or whatever. Most of the time I think about food, or I think about it very often. I don't have to forget that I'm hungry, but it's a luxury I can have sometimes. Only because of the fact I can indulge and eat, excuse me, and burp. I've been hungry a few times. It's not good. Excuse me. This is like 3 damage versus 1, but 1 card versus no cards, possibly. Even though you have to assume he's going to play another creature. That's pretty nice. Let's see, what does this do? Put a counter, right? I think I do that. I don't know. Seems right. for myself. It's better on a full stomach. Since I bluffed the white mana last time, for some reason. Probably an error, but one of those hardly matters things. If you watch and saw I have an unsummon or something, it'd be better to show that. There's a few white spells, I think, though. Anyways, at least one. I can think of the attacking one. But yeah. Whatever I'm saying. I don't know whether I'm willing to trade with that, but I guess I am. Could have just waited, put counter on it, and waited. Goodness. You know, got in there, got in the air for 4, you know. Taking a card, taking a card. Cloning this thing might be safer than casting divination, because sure, I can put a counter on this and make it pretty likely that he's not going to attack, but if he does kill that, then my Ajani's vulnerable, and I kind of want to just try to rely on the, or go for the X2 cats, of course. So, I don't know, good or bad, I'm doing this. Excuse me. I can usually expect a Searing Spear or something like this position, of course. Meaning, what does he have in his hand? Especially after drawing cards like this. Okay.
whether it would be better to put the counter on the token. I don't know. That's what I was thinking about. And the only reason I put on this was because Searing Spear or Essence Drain. I played this game far too optimistically. In the back of my mind, I was like, where's all the removal? I know he's going to just trounce me at any second. Should play this differently. Easier said than done, of course, but it's just funny. Ever since that scroll thief attack. Ugh. course, I could have just not done this, played it out, but I've been doing that recently, and basically I'm saying, okay, you beat me, scoop. Used to scoop earlier, and you're pretty much dead, and they can just attack you. Simply kill you, basically. Probably will. Of course, people like me just make terrible mistakes and click past and stuff, so there's reason to not do that, but I like scooping sometimes. I think I was gonna say, why is it so deep into the clock? But it's game 1, I think. I was eating. Wow, okay. Wow. At least he's got some crab eater guys. It's funny, I probably could have won that game, I'm not sure. Maybe not, sure, but like so many different ways, better ways to play that. I was just butchering it as usual. Having a good old morning. Well, I think I'm dead. I know I'm dead. Thanks for watching.